Welcome back. So, today we're going to do something a little different. I'm not going to explain it because I think you guys already know what that difference is. If you know my other videos compared to this one, you can already tell the difference. But, good news, I got my first podium this weekend. Thank you, Jesus. I got my first podium. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of that video, just show you what I was thinking throughout the race and just explain what was going on and just the circumstances involving that. But first off, I want to give praise and thank you to everybody that's helped me out throughout my journey of finally getting my first podium within a year. For sure, I want to thank the Hines family. I couldn't have been here without you guys. I appreciate all the help that you guys have, given me. Mark French, the Castillo family, Jeff Elders, anybody that's ever given me help out there in the track, I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate all the help. But jumping right into it, here we are on the warm-up lap. Of course, let's state the obvious. We're going backwards. It was kind of a low entry this weekend. I believe it was Kartoberfest, so everybody was down in New Braunfels. I think that's where they were. So I qualified P3. I was P2, but Chase Myers, he beat me out and he started P2. So I started P3. Ava Elder, my bad, Ava, she's P1. We got Miles Holt behind me in P4. But going backwards, P3 is actually a pretty good position to start. Just like P3 would be a good position to start if you were going forward. But here we are going around. It's kind of weird starting going backwards because when they throw the green flag, you're right there at the end of the track. So you really don't have a lot of time to accelerate. So as soon as they throw the green flag, you hit that first turn and it's like everybody starts crumbling up together, right? So here we are. I'm right behind Ava. So I kind of push a little bit. 1 and 2, P1 and 2. They don't really give each other too much room. So Miles Holt, he gets right behind them. Chase Meyer is now in P1. I am now in P4. I am now right behind Miles Holt. We're just pushing down the straight. If you don't know anything about the chicane going backwards, it is something else. And as you see right there, coming off that chicane, it's crazy. If you don't hit it right, your car will veer to the right, and you'll just mess up all the momentum that you pulled. So now we have a rookie guy. I can't remember his name. Forgive me, but he slid in front of me. So now I am P4. I am now in 4th place. So at this point, I do feel that I had a better pace this weekend in comparison to the guy that's in front of me as well as the guy that's in P3, which I believe is Miles Holt. So I felt that it was only a matter of time before I made my moves to get into the right position that I felt was necessary, which was anything P3 and above. So I really wasn't panicking throughout the race if you see me behind this guy. So right now, I'm just kind of getting my tires warm, getting my car up to temperature, just getting everything situated, and I'm trying to work my way up to building the momentum to where I can make the move to where I can go ahead and pass this gentleman that's in front of me. So at this point, you'll see me sliding behind him. Chase Meyer spins out in turn 9, or if you want to call it turn 1 since we're going backwards, but he spins out. So now I am in P3. Miles Holt is behind Ava, and we have the gentleman in front. He's in P3, so I am in P4. P4 right now. I go through the chicane. As you see there, I am gaining on him there. I do believe that he takes turn 3 a little better than me. I give him a little bump, which slows down my momentum, which sets me back. So going backwards, you have to be really careful not to run into each other, because if you run into their rear end, it kind of slows your momentum down and you lose all momentum that you have gained. But because of my gearing, I feel that I was gaining on him on the first. He takes the turn 9 a little wrong, and I take it a little better, which allows me to gain on him. Turn 7 right there, or if you want to call it turn 3, turn 7, you do not have to hit the brake there. I noticed that throughout the race, throughout the pre-final really, I forgot all about going backwards. You really don't have to hit the brake. You can kind of just let off and kind of coast through. but it's really just it's subjective on how you want to take that turn. Going here, I am pretty much gaining on him. My thought process at this point is to push him. I'm not really focused on trying to pass him at this point. My thought process is to push him because I feel like two carts are always going to be faster than one. So if we can work together, we can get closer to Miles Ho. And you know, my ultimate plan is to make a move on both of them. He comes out a little wide, so I go to the side. I think about making a move through the chicane, but I really don't think it's necessary to make such a daring move at this particular time in the race. So I just slide right behind him again, and I kind of lose it right there. I lose a little grip. You can hear it in the video if you listen a little closely. So therefore, I'm just gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna get my momentum back, and I'm gonna get up close to him. As you can see, we are both gaining on Miles Ho, so everything is going according to my plan. So I'm gonna go around 9 there and gain on him there. As you can see, I am gaining on him every single time we go around 9, as well as going around 7. I am gaining on him. But not only am I gaining on him, but we are both together gaining on Miles Ho. So as we go through the chicane, I gain on him here. I think throughout the race I was pretty good in the chicane. I changed my approach in the chicane in comparison to the final and the pre-final. The pre-final, I was taking the chicane just flat out, taking it so aggressive, just swinging it through, and it was destroying my times. I felt that if I took it a little easier, things would get a little better, and it actually worked out that way. As you can see, we have now caught up to Miles Ho. We are now applying the pressure on him, and I think that he can see that. The guy in front of me, he puts a little pressure on him, a little nudge, which I think is upsetting him a little bit. So at this point, I'm just looking for any mistakes that both of these guys make, because I feel like if the guy in front of me makes a mistake, it's not going to take too much effort to slide in front of him. If Miles Ho makes a mistake, I am going to ride the coattail or ride the bumper of the guy in front of me, and we're going to slide past him. So I'm in a win-win situation at this point, because I feel like I have a better pace than both of them. So it's only a matter of time before I make my move to get in front of them. So coming out of the turn 7, Miles Ho goes a little wide. The guy in front kind of pushes him off, well, kind of holds his line, and Miles Ho can't rejoin quick enough. Right here we have the guy in front of me. He kind of gets a little wide coming out of turn 3. We're going into turn 3. I lose a little grip going around turn 2. I'm heading into 1. I get my momentum back, and now I'm just trying to work on getting closer to him. I do believe Miles Ho starts to catch me at this point. I do believe his tires really got up to temperature. As you can see, the guy in front of me, he looks back, so I know that he's a little worried about me. So here I am. I gain on him. I slide to the right, think about it, but I feel he feels the pressure on me. I know he feels the pressure that I put on him, so therefore he slides off. I go ahead and take 3. So now I am in P2. I'm in P2. From this point on, this is just pure focus. I know I have Miles Ho behind me because the guy that just went off, he's nowhere in the picture. So at this point on, it's just me versus nobody in front, which would be Ava because she's far gone. So I'm going to say nobody in front and Miles Ho behind me. So at this point, it's just pure concentration. Enjoy. you look closely, the sun is behind us, so it's putting a reflection on the track. So I can tell Miles Ho is right behind me without me having to look behind. That actually brings up a good point. But first, I'm gonna say that point a little later because now we're on a white flag. So no, at this point now I'm just gonna go defensive because I know he's on my bumper. So I'm just gonna figure out a way to stay in front of him, and just try to keep it there because this is my first time being so close to the podium. So I'm gonna do everything that's possible to stay in front of him. And here we go. I go a little defensive. I see that he's nowhere close to me, so I kind of move over a little bit. Take the chicane kind of easier than I've been taking it. Go ahead and take 3 a little easier than I've been taking it as well. I feel that now I looked at the reflection on the track. I don't see he's behind me. So therefore, at this point, there you have it. We have our first podium. It's crazy, man, because like for a year, I've been dealing with self-doubt. I've been dealing with problems on how to get to the track, problems on how to pay for parts, selling the cart, my other cart, wrecking the cart, doing all that type of stuff, and then you finally win. You finally get close to first place. And I know people feel like it's a P2, it's not a P1, but the thing about it is like when you've been trying for so hard and you finally get a P2, a P3, or a P1, and you finally get on that podium, it's a crazy feeling, because you feel like you kind of you've redeemed yourself from all the stress that you put on yourself to try to get there. Because for all you people that race, like about it, it's like anything can go wrong. Like the first turn you can get spent out. You know what I'm saying? You can have a good race, but then somebody can rear end you and then your race is over with. You know what I'm saying? And that's happened to me too many times. Too many times I've gotten 4th place, too many times I've gotten 5th, and then too many times I've gotten 6th place. And you look at the results and you look at the videos, you're like, damn, you was that close to 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. You was that close. And it actually finally paid off for me. And like I said, I just want to show my appreciation to everybody that's helped me, especially the Hines family. They've really helped me out tremendously. My homie Carlos, right there, you see him clapping. He's helped me out tremendously. Everybody, Jeff Elder, KRS, for sure, TSB Racing, for sure, man. I really appreciate all the help that David has helped me out with. Just everybody that's helped me out from this point on, man, because when I first started karting, man, like I was gung-ho about it, but I'm not gonna lie, man, after it's like you look at how hard it is to get to the podium, and sometimes it can kind of destroy your confidence and kind of leave you low. But I kept at it, you know what I'm saying, because this is something I really like, something I really love, and I'm just happy I finally got there, but more to come. The next on the list is getting first place, and that's what I'm gonna try to do from this point on. I feel like wins and getting good positions, they always breed confidence, and they always breed better positions going forward. So that's what I'm gonna try to do from this point on. So like I said, I appreciate you guys joining me. I appreciate you guys joining my journey to finally getting on the podium. I really appreciate that. All the videos that I watch, just watch my struggles. Because what it's going to show you is that you can't give up on yourself, and you can't give up on what you want to do. So you just got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you guys joining me today. I hope you guys like this setup. I'm gonna probably start doing these little walkthroughs with me on the screen more, because I feel like it's a little bit more interactive, and I think it's a little better. It'll also help me out with announcing and putting words together on the fly. But I appreciate you guys joining me. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you share, and make sure you join me every Tuesday and Friday. I am streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. So make sure you follow me on Facebook at Keita Auto, as well as YouTube at Keita Auto, and Twitch at Keita Auto. Until the next time I see you,